Hello everyone, I'm Kent Tarbutton, Chair of the Advisory Board of an Appalachian Summer Festival. I'm here with friend and Vice Chair Jenny Miller.
Thank you,
Jenny.
Kent. Good to see you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
I don't need to tell you that we're living in challenging times, but many of you may not realize how difficult it's been for the performing arts. You know, this time of year, thousands come to this beautiful Schaefer Performing Arts Center. Our patrons and our friends from the neighborhoods and all our guests come to see the most incredible movies and dance and theater, music and visual arts. And that's what comprises an Appalachian summer.
And so it's so true, Kent, you know, and all of us that just love Appalachian Summer Festival, we know that it's just not about the wonderful stellar performances and the visual arts exhibition, but it's about the audience. It is as much about the audience as anything else. And that audience is you, and the audience is us. You know, Kent, we know we're patrons of the arts, and we just have a sense of ownership, we have a sense of investment, and we have a sense of pride in this festival that we embrace and are so passionate about. And on that note, we are one of the top regional performing arts, aren't we, Kent, in the whole nation?
It's incredible.
We are in the whole nation. We have put ourselves out there for 35 years, and now we're at the top of our game, and we're recognized across the country. Which brings me to a love of Kent's and mine. We live in this little section in the northwest part of the mountains of North Carolina. They're really magical mountains. They're home of the Blue Ridge. And like Kent just mentioned, if you see us online, you will want to come back next year and visit with us. And these hills come alive. These hills come alive with the sounds of music, sounds of stage, sounds of theater, with the visual arts, the sightings of the visual arts, and they come alive with the sounds of artistic performers. So we hope that you will enjoy it this year and that we will see you next year. And what do we say up here, Kent? Sometimes you come up here and you never leave.
That's it. 23 years ago for me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that difficult times and challenging things like the crisis we're currently in really make us realize how important the arts are. You know, when you're looking for beauty and you're looking for joy that still exists all around us, the arts bring that home. And during the COVID-19 crisis, we found artists from all over the world doing just that. We found that in our own community, we see it daily here. And that's what's so amazing about the staff at an Appalachian Summer who's taken this crisis and moved it into a program that we're going to be able to share and enjoy with everyone. It's a magical moment when these artists bring that into our own living rooms and they'll be able to share it with us this summer. It'll give an inspiration, and seeing their creativity just creates a hope that washes away the darkest of days.
Oh, that's so beautifully said. And you know, and when then instead of, you know, this year's a little different. We won't be in this wonderful Schaefer Performing Arts Center where we walk in, we sit down, we shake hands, we hug, we elbow, we high five. We can't do that this year. But what we can commit to is bringing you excellent online, varied artistic programming that we have an expectation that has been fine for 35 years and won't be any different this year. And so this year, you know, we hope that you will enjoy this varied online menu of artistic programming. And that, Kent, doesn't it start? It starts tomorrow, I think.
July 1, every day.
Every day, starting tomorrow. So if you're not a fan yet, you'll come online, you'll see us, you'll be a fan, and you'll come back to visit us in the future.
Now it's our distinct pleasure to introduce to you the woman that often hides behind the scenes. You don't see her very often, but she really pulls the strings and with her incredible staff has made magic for us online this year. Her name is Denise Ringler, and she's the Director of Artistic Engagement here at Appalachian State University. Denise is going to cover the wonderful programs that are going to be going on every day in July. She's going to share that with us. We hope that you'll see all of them. We're going to get ready to go see them because we're excited about the programming this year.
Yes, and we're getting ready for the online programming.
That's right. We'll be in our living room watching our big screens and seeing it perform. So join us this year and every year for an Appalachian Summer. All right, exit stage left.
All right, let's go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kent and Jenny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the online version of an Appalachian Summer Festival. Many of you are joining us from locations around the country or abroad. Wherever you may be at the moment, we hope you're doing well. Surrounding me are the nearly 1,700 seats here at the Schaefer Center, seats that are typically filled with thousands of art supporters every summer. If not for COVID-19 and the changes it necessitated, We would have opened the festival on Sunday with a sold-out performance by global superstar Jason Isbell. Tonight, we'd be enjoying chamber music by the world-famous Emerson String Quartet next door at Rosen Concert Hall, and tomorrow night, we'd be awaiting the first screening of the much-anticipated Weichholz Global Film Series. As art supporters, you all know that when the curtain goes up on a live performance, the feeling can be electric. There's a hush that comes over the audience, a feeling of anticipation, excitement, and the sense that something amazing is about to happen on stage and that we'll all be a part of it. There's a similar sense of exhilaration that comes from walking into a gallery space and experiencing a newly installed visual arts exhibition for the first time. It's a strange and unsettling feeling not to be preparing our venues for these live events and the electric moments that accompany them. But clearly, coming together right now is not safe or possible, and we must be adaptable, finding new ways to fulfill our mission of artistic excellence and affordable access to the arts for all. With that in mind, our staff teams with an Appalachian Summer Festival and the Turchin Center have been busier than ever, creating a dynamic online series of arts programming that we hope you'll enjoy over the course of the next 5 weeks. Here's what awaits us. On Sundays, 4 world-class chamber music groups will perform as a preview for their performances next season at the festival. Some of these will involve an interactive Q&A session with questions provided by members of the festival audience. One of them will feature a pianist performing live from his apartment in Paris. On Mondays, we'll bring you several events designed to provide a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the world of arts presenting. Our cameras will take you backstage at the Schaefer Center, where stage sets and light plots are transformed into magical performance experiences, and into the permanent collection vault at the Turchin Center, featuring works by Andy Warhol, Robert Motherwell, Bill Dunlap, and other renowned artists. We'll also introduce you to 2 of our student artists who've been busy at home creating new work in their home studios during this time. Tuesdays are film nights and the popular Weichholz Global Film Series, featuring 4 stellar screenings of international films selected by our film curator, Dr. John Pfeiffer. John has also prepared transcripts of lectures to accompany each of the films. On Wednesdays, we journey into the world of the visual arts, starting with a tour led by Marianne Redding, curator and creative director of the Turchin Center, who will guide us through the remarkable exhibition spaces at the Turchin Center and into galleries where new work has just been installed. The following 4 Wednesdays will provide a more in-depth view of each of those exhibitions, featuring some of the greatest contemporary artists of today. Thursdays will bring classical and jazz concerts by the highly acclaimed Hayes School of Music, hosted by Dean James Douthit, as well as 2 stellar bands based right here in the High Country, performing bluegrass and the traditional music of the Appalachian region. These concerts will be live streamed from the stage of Rosen Concert Hall. Fridays will see additional music and theater performances by Shauna Tucker, the Kruger Brothers, the National Players, the All-Star Orchestra featuring music director Gerard Schwartz, and a fascinating interview by Dr. Ray Miller with North Carolina Black Repertory Company Artistic Director Jackie Alexander. Saturdays will feature a special segment by the celebrated Parsons Dance Company, a performance segment by Tony Award-winning playwright Sarah Jones, and a virtual tour of the stunning sculptures featured as part of this year's Rosen Outdoor Sculpture Competition. Many of you have told us that the festival is not about any one particular season, that its mission transcends COVID-19 and will endure because its foundation is strong and sustainable. Many of you have also made generous gifts to us during this period, for which we are truly grateful. And most importantly, you've told us that you'll be back with us when we can safely gather again and enjoy the arts together as a group. We want you to know that when you do, and we gather again and fill these seats, we'll be here for you. In the meantime, we'll see you online tomorrow for the first event of the season, From Our Home to Yours, and we hope you enjoy the events we've assembled for you. And now let's check back in with Kent and Jenny, who I'm told are getting ready for the start of the festival.
All right, Jenny, it's time.
I'm ready.
Have I got my popcorn ready?
Get your pop, you
I got
popping
my
up?
popcorn. We're
Yep,
ready.
we're ready to
You ready?
watch.
Got sweet tea in true North Carolina tradition.
Well, you know what?
I brought us 2 great Tootsie Pops for the show.
That's perfect.
You got the ponds.
Well, since we're watching this online, I brought the ponds.
Well-
Are you into ponds now?
Oh, I'm telling you, I probably need some. I've got my old Mercerman pipe.
Well,
How about that? Does
yeah, light
does
it
that
up.
look appropriate? Should I have worn an ascot and a smoking jacket for
I
this?
think that you look just darling without it. And
We're
you know,
very excited about it.
I just love this, that we can just be home
And
watching
comfortable.
This. We don't have
Comfortable.
to worry about anything. We can watch this wonderful performing arts series without
In
even-
style.
In style.
In style. You look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting there. You know, it's just a whole different feel up here like this.
It does. We're
Being
much more
home.
comfortable now. We want to share with you about the great upcoming events that you just saw. Denise did a job with her staff of putting all this together for a really creative July. I'm really looking forward to it. You can see we prepped. We're ready.
We are ready to go.
We're ready. How is this getting?
Nobody can see us, but we can see all the most
right.
unbelievable performing arts that we could ever imagine.
And
Sitting
you'll
right
dress
here
like you like.
at home.
That's right. We're cozy now.
Cozy,
We're ready for
Kent.
that first show.
Cozy,
Yeah.
excited.
You know, one of the amazing things, Jenny, this year is that it's all free. Well, kind of. It's free to all of us.
It's true, and we should talk about fundraising a little bit.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do
Real
it.
quick. Here we go. Let's talk money.
So, even though everything is coming to us free,
Absolutely.
it still costs, you know,
It
to
does.
put things online. And then also, they're going to be performing art live studios, and that costs to put that
Oh, yeah.
online.
And the artist?
In the artists. And you know, App Summer series, App Summer, we really do pride ourselves in keeping the ticket prices low,
Incredibly low.
so that all people can come to the arts, regardless of socioeconomic status. Everyone can come and enjoy.
We want you all there.
And isn't it only like 43% of the money is raised?
Only 43% comes from ticket sales. You know, the rest of that money every year comes from generous people just like you and Jenny and I.
That's
it's
right.
time for us to push that donate button. So as you get online and sign up for these wonderful events that you heard Denise talk about, sharing that with us. If you can afford to, and some of you can't, we know that right now, so enjoy it anyway. But if you can, and many of you can, push that donate button with us because we want to see outstanding performances. You know, she's already started lining up performances for next year.
I know, and those performances will cost so much more than they have this year. So we really need to get the coffers full again.
That's it.
It's time.
So join us and enjoy
Donate.
the show. And I think it's time for you today to have popcorn.
Let's go.
All right.
I'll put my hairbrush away. All right.
We enjoyed being with you. Join us every day of July for all the great events and come back next year. We'll look forward to you being there.
Looking forward to it.
Good night now.
Good night.